Hey y'all, it's Rosie here, and I think I've mentioned this in a previous video. So for Father's Day, Tom is not going. Tom's staying home with all the dogs. Me, my brother, my mom and dad, and like an aunt and uncle and stuff are going to Orlando and for a week and going to Universal Studios for 5 days. Well, my aunt and uncle aren't. My cousin's gonna go. Okay. Unnecessary information for you guys. Anyway, I will be gone for a week in Orlando, and I managed to get $100 round trip flights. They are direct straight into Orlando. $100 for a round trip. It's crazy. So anyway, at that $100 rate, you can't have a carry-on bag, no check bag. You can only have a personal item. So I have not flown Spirit in probably since I was in high school, y'all. Like I don't fly them. Cause you know, sometimes you gotta take bags or do whatever, and you end up paying more to fly them than you would to just fly American or Delta, United, Qantas, whoever, whatever, Southwest. Anyway, I was checking out. I have a ton of bags. Okay, I'm a one bag traveler pretty much the last 5 years, I would say. Now, I have a bag that has been my go-to personal item. It's from Remote Designs. I'm not using it this time. I just wanted to mention it. It does fit the personal item requirements. Now, the reason this is normally my go-to is that it is fully submersible in water. So if I have my camera, my drone, whatever, I will normally take it in this as my personal item, and then Tom and I like to go on boats all the time. It's like sailing, whatever. So I will take this when we fly somewhere, and then this is what I'll keep all my equipment in on the boat as well. So I thought about it, and I just decided for this particular trip, we're not going on a boat anywhere, and I booked a rental car, etc. So I'm not like gonna be wandering through the rain trying to catch a bus to a train to a Uber to a whatever to get to my hotel. So I do recommend this bag, though. It's not like a paid promotion or anything. I've had it for a long time now, like 2 years maybe. Anyway, love this bag, obsessed with this bag. I even have, still not a paid anything. I got no connection with Remote Designs. I just have an obsession. I also have their fanny pack. And what I can say, if you do have a drone or you do have a DSLR camera, this is also fully submersible and waterproof, and I've tested it a million times. I will put my drone in here, and you can actually fit a Mavic 2 Pro in here. I don't have the 3 Pro, so I couldn't tell you if it would fit. It will fit with the controller and 2 batteries. So anyway, what I like to do with this one, which I'm not taking it this time, I'll show you guys. I actually got a really cheap crossbody from Costco a while back for like $12 maybe, and that's what I'm going to take to Universal Studios. But normally this is my go-to fanny pack, especially when I'm on a boat. I will put the drone in here, go out snorkeling, do whatever, and if I come up on a little island, I can get out, I can fly the drone, pack it back up, snorkel back to the boat. All good. Not using it this time though, because it's, as you can tell, it's pretty sizable. I think it's 6 liters. So obviously this is not going to go on a roller coaster at Universal Studios. What is going to go on a roller coaster at Universal Studios is this little bag I was telling you guys about. It's just a small crossbody that, like I said, I got at Costco. It's kind of, I guess you could call it a Lululemon dupe. It really is similar. But like I said, it was only like maybe 12 bucks. It's really flat. You should be able, I mean, I'm going to be able to put phone, money, probably headphones, a little sunscreen stick. Yeah, everything's gonna fit in this. So, but I'm gonna put all my documents and stuff in it for flying so that they're all easily accessible, but it'll just be tucked into my bag, since this would count as a separate item if it wasn't put in the backpack. Now, the requirements for a Spirit Airlines personal item is 18 inches in height by 14 inches wide by 8 inches deep. So this bag, which I've only used it one time as a personal item. It's Timber Ridge. I don't know anything about them. I got it at Sam's Club on a closeout the other day. It was like $15, okay? 15. And we just really needed a bag. We were like, well, some of y'all might remember we were out in Texas. Anyway, we needed a bag to bring some of the stuff back with. And I was like, this is perfect. It will have a lot of functionality, especially since I am a one bag type person. I was like, you know what, why not? $15. Some of my other bags that I've had for like doing the Camino to Santiago, I did the Camino Francis. Some of those bags that people have are like $200, $300. So $15 for this one, and I've already used it once, so I'm satisfied. It's got a ton of pockets, zipper area. Anyway, I measured this bag out. It's 18 tall, it's only 10 wide, and it's only 4 deep. So it's well within the size restrictions of a personal item. And the reason that I think that's important, and that's also why I'm not going with the sand remote designs, is because having not flown Spirit in a long time, I've heard a lot of stuff, and I do not want to get too close to their size restrictions and then get charged for a carry-on bag. So in an effort to avoid that, I'm going to go with something that's slightly smaller in an attempt to not have that issue. Okay, so with that in mind, I now have to pack an entire week, which includes 5 days in an amusement park, in this one bag. Now, for most people, you know, they're always going to take a suitcase somewhere, but I've always been a one bag person. So I have a couple tips and tricks, and then it's nothing crazy, but I thought I will show you everything that ends up going in the bag afterward, and maybe even in a totally separate video do like a lookbook. Nothing's very exciting, nothing's very expensive. If you've been following my channel for a long time, y'all know I hate spending money. Hate spending money. So hate. But yeah, so a couple of tips that I would have, which I think are pretty much common sense, but maybe not. I always wear my bigger shoe. So I have had them for 3 years, y'all. They are amazing. If Crocs wanted to sponsor me, I would say yes. It's the Crocs tennis shoe. I have had them for literally 3 years. I've taken them so many places. They have been all over the world, okay? They have been in the Adriatic, the Mediterranean, the South Pacific. They're an incredible shoe. I've worn them snorkeling and stuff, especially when I knew we were going to be surrounded by reefs. And then if, you know, I had to walk out or do anything like that and I don't want to cut my feet, they're tied on. They're not like a sandal. They're not going to be flapping around, whatever. And they drain out. So that's actually what I'm going to be wearing to Universal Studios, is those shoes. They're incredibly comfortable and you don't need socks. And then because it's Florida and it rains like every single day, I've decided, you know what, that'll be perfect. If it rains on them, it will drain out. I'm not going to have wet feet all day if I had to wear something with socks. So those are definitely high up on my list. I have a lot of other tennis shoes that I could recommend because I'm like, you know, I walk all the time. So, but I definitely recommend those. And I'm actually going to wear those to the airport. And then the other thing that I think is really important is, well, I think Bean has the other one. Okay. Is a pair of Velcro sandals. Now, these are cute and they're brand new. I've had them for a little while, but I've never worn them because I had a black pair that I wore all the time. But Bean pretty much destroyed the black pair the other day, so I had to whip these out. Now, On the plus side, something like this, you can get anywhere. Walmart, the Dollar General, maybe, pretty much any sporting goods store too. You can actually get these basic ones that are like unbranded sandals or whatever, that are like Teva knockoffs for so cheap. I think these cost maybe $10. One of the plus sides is if they get really messed up, just throw them away. Don't even bring them back with you. You know what I mean? But I do know that some days I'm gonna just want sandals. At the hotel, I'm going to just want sandals to walk to the pool. But I also end up wearing these to the parks. Like I know when I went to Disney World 2 years ago, see, we don't go every year to things like that, and normally my husband has no real interest, so I end up going with my parents. My dad loves roller coasters, so for Father's Day, I mean, it was just perfect. We go every 2 years, so this year Universal, 2 years ago Disney, 2 years before that, so 2019, we did Universal, so I'm really excited to get to go back. But anyway, I always end up 1 or 2 days in the park just wearing a nice pair of Velcro sandals. They're not going to hurt your feet. They're not going to rub on your feet. They're squishy. They're soft. Again, with the rain issue. But it's not like a flip-flop. It's not going to be flapping. You're not going to end up hurting your feet. These are pretty squishy. I always recommend something kind of squishy. But this is my other recommendation. And also when they're together, they're incredibly flat. So I just either sit them straight in the bottom or slide them in the side. And those are your 2 pair of shoes. So also with the sandal, you know, if you end up wanting to go to City Walk or you want to go somewhere a little bit better, the sandal is a cute option with your outfit over your tennis shoes. So you don't need to take 3 pairs of shoes, especially in one bag. And then that's the other thing. Luckily, this place that we stay, like we always stay at this place, they have like coin washer and dryers. And then I know a lot of like condos and stuff and places down there have washer and dryer in unit, but I know that was crazy. Okay. I will end up packing a couple of things that can just be reworn. So I am going to take 2 swimsuits. That's my setup. 2 swimsuits, several tank tops, 2 sports bras. And the deal with the swimsuits too is you can wear the swim top like a sports bra most of the time. Like several of the ones I have are, you can do both with. So they also work to wear to the park, maybe with a tank top over it. I got these adorable tank tops the other day off of Amazon, and they are all like Universal Studios tank tops. One is like Lord Voldemort, and it's like, the better question is, where is he who shall not be named? And Dobby is free. I got, you know, like cute. And luckily my size was literally $7.99. So I think I spent about $23 and I got 3 shirts to take to the park. And the other cool thing about tank tops is they pack down so small. So no space saving worries. And then, oh, that's another thing. Going with those Crocs shoes and not having to wear socks, you don't have to pack socks. So that's more space in your bag for other things that you might rather take. So this time I decided, since y'all know I golf all the time, I'm not going to golf down there because we're not taking our bags, but I wear skirts. Like golfing, I wear skirts. So at this moment, I have 2 skirts ready to go. A white one and a black one. And the best part about these is they look really cute if you have to go to a restaurant or you want to do something like that. But also, they pretty much match with everything you have. So all of these tank tops are going to look great with either skirt. And then I have a couple of like, this one still has the little thingy, but it's like a built-in bra, sports. It's like a sports bra, but you could wear it as a top. So they look a little nicer, but they also, every single thing I've shown you guys pack into like nothing. So you can have whatever you want in your bag. Now, obviously, since I'm challenging myself to do all these like videos every day, I will be taking either my laptop or an iPad so that I have a way to edit and create content for you guys, which i.e. content like reaction videos mostly for me. Now, a lot of times I will use packing cubes. A lot of times not. It kind of just depends on my mood, where I'm going, what I'm doing, that kind of thing. So this time I've decided, since there is going to be like swimsuits and stuff involved, I like to take a couple of gallon size bags. Now, I will put like 2 swimsuits in this one. I'm going to put tank tops in this one. And probably sports bras in this one. And I know you might be saying, oh, gallon size bags when you can use a packing cube. Use a packing cube if you want. But a lot of times, if it's just going to be in a bag, like a small backpack like this, I'm going to use a gallon size bag and just roll the air out of it and seal it up. And then I normally take 1 or 2 extras. And then if I have wet clothes on the way back, I roll them into the gallon size bag. And then it's fine until I get home, but none of my other stuff is wet. So, again, like I said, a lot of times I don't even use a packing cube at all or use gallon size bags. But this time I think it's going to be the right move because I imagine on the way, like on the day that we're coming back, we're probably going to spend the morning at the pool at the hotel before we leave for the airport. So I know I'm going to have a wet swimsuit, so it's just packing ahead. Also, by being able to push the air out and also not being able to overpack these, that limits you on what you can put in the bag. So I try not to take very much anywhere I go, but now this time I was kind of debating, do I want to take a raincoat? I don't really care for raincoats. Like, I don't care if I get rained on. But my mom is like insistent that I take 1 dress and 1 jacket. And I was like, Mom, I don't need it. I've traveled all over without ever having a jacket. I don't need it. But you know how moms are, or dads, or whoever, people who care about you. So I'm actually taking, it's not this one, but it's a similar one. Like I said, I golf all the time. So I have a bunch of these like golf dresses. This one's Pebble Beach. I'm not taking it. I've got one that's American Eagle, I think, that I got on a closeout maybe like a year or 2 ago. It's been a long time. I don't throw things away. I find uses for them. Anyway, I'm taking it and this jacket. This is an athletic jacket that came from Sam's Club. So it's like complete stretch. It's the quick dry material, like the athletic shorts. I'm taking it and the dress. So it's definitely more than I would normally pack, but that's what I've got. And then I have 1 short sleeve t-shirt, like just a normal t-shirt, and 1 pair of athletic shorts. And then that's probably what I'm gonna sleep in. Since Tom's not going, me and my little brother are going to be sharing a room. So I just want something comfortable, something easy. And then that's also like if I need to, I don't know, go to the office or get something out of the car for my mom or dad or whatever. That's what I'm taking. So I will spread it all out and show you guys everything that's going in the bag. And then obviously the bag itself. And then you might be saying, oh my God, what about toiletries? So I've got a little pouch. It's about this big. And I've got shampoo, conditioner, and like the spray deodorant. I have to use a spray deodorant because I have allergies. Like skin allergies or whatever. That made no sense. I have like an allergic reaction to stick to, y'all don't need this. I'm cutting this out. Okay. And then a travel toothbrush and some toothpaste, and that's all I'm taking. Now I already said I was going to put my little face stick in here. Y'all don't be like me. I don't believe in sunscreen. I put face sunscreen on, which if y'all look at my skin, you can tell I've got like a million freckles. I do put sunscreen on my face, but I just don't put sunscreen on my body, and I've never ever had an issue. You don't really need that information. I'm just telling you that's why I'm taking a face stick and nothing else. Now the other thing is my little brother ordered these really cute little lanyards to put our tickets in. So those should be here tomorrow. So I probably will take a photo with it on, but y'all won't see it. You can fill up your water pretty much anywhere. They have like water fill stations, and you can go up to a bunch of the stands that sell drinks and stuff, and they'll fill it up with ice and water for free. 2 things going in the bag, excuse me, is a hat, because you ain't gonna catch me without my little I'm not wearing this every day, but you know, some days. It's also helpful with the rain. Final thing is these protein bars. As you guys know, I've had weight loss surgery and I'm almost 4 months out. So I don't normally eat protein bars. I try to eat real food. However, knowing we're going to be in the park, not wanting to cause problems for everyone, at least once a day, I'm probably going to eat a protein bar if I can't find a better alternative in the Universal parks that's going to be able to sit on my stomach, stay within my macros, that kind of thing. So I will be taking these, and then every day I'm going to take one to the park. These aren't super high protein, but they have like not even 1 gram of sugar, and they have like pretty much no carbs in them. And I've made sure, as long as I stay on track with my breakfast, and then I'm really selective about like lunch and stuff, because I just didn't think I'd be able to take like protein shakes in there for snack and stuff. So I'm just gonna do a protein bar for my snack. And then I'll probably end up making separate videos while I'm at the park about eating healthy or following my diet while at the park and still enjoying myself and enjoying what Universal has to offer. But I am by no means a food tourist, especially not in the condition I'm in now. So it probably won't be very exciting, but I am excited to eat some different things, you know, and challenge myself. That's the biggest thing. Challenge myself to find foods in the park that fit in my diet, that I can stomach, and just enjoy myself like everyone else. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. I will show it all spread out, and yeah, if you're interested in 1 bag travel, you want to try and challenge yourself to do a week out of 1 bag, I would say it is so easy. Just do it. I've lived 6 weeks out of a bag smaller than this, so very doable, very easy, and honestly it's just kind of fun to figure out what you can do without. Yeah, and I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.